Good morning, mailman. Good morning, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing this Wednesday afternoon? Well, what I'm going over today is the trucks. My topic today is about Postal Service could make a vehicle change as Trump takes power. So that's my topic today. The Oshkosh, who's the creator of the truck, saying they could turn to electric vehicles and go away with the. No, I mean they could turn to gas powered vehicles and go away with the electric vehicles. Something to do with Trump. I'll get on that first, but first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do. Love to do. Thanks so much for all my supporters. If you like this postal content, you find it interesting, I would love to have you join my channel. Thanks so much. Keep giving the channel the thumbs up. Really helps out the algorithm. And once again, thanks everybody for their comments. I love reading those comments. I can't thank you guys enough for that communication portal. I really like it, and keeps my mind up to date on certain things. One of my followers, he didn't care if I mentioned his name. Mark had asked me, as you remember, my last video was what if I went in front of the arbitration panel as the USPS representative, and what things would I look for? He said I missed a few things, so just out of respect for him, I want to bring up what he was saying that I missed. So it's talking about forced overtime. The forced overtime, the people that are not on the OTDL, they're given overtime. That's wrong. That needs to be grieved. I see it in my station all the time. Regular seniors in the morning, either in the morning they're given time. They have never been on the OTDL, and so some days they would come back and they would find time on their case that they have to run, even though they're not on the OTDL list. So this is a very critical point. Thanks, Mark, for bringing this up to my attention. I should have realized I missed a few things. So forced OT is definitely up there. Office time. Like I said, if my demands, I won't change office time. If not, I would add to it. You can't reduce office time anymore. It takes what it takes us to case our routes, all the flats, and so office time cannot go down by any means. He also asked T-Cola. Alaska and Hawaii receives 25% T-Cola. So why don't states like California, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey also receive the same? So that's a very good point. T-Cola, I'm not well aware of what T-Cola is, so I'm just bringing up what he had mentioned, so out of respect for him. So this is certainly a good question. Alaska, Hawaii, 25% T-Cola. So then he says California, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey need to also receive it. It's a very good point. They do need to receive the T-Cola. It's a very important matter. So that's for Mark. I want to get into today's video. That's about the Postal Service could make a vehicle change as Trump takes power. So I want to get into that. Anyways, what's going on with y'all, across the states in the South where I'm at? So, we just had a snowstorm like never before. It's a once in a decade snowstorm. We're snowed in right now, so you can't go really anywhere. Station's not operating right now, so this place has never seen anything like it. All the roads are a disaster. Obviously this doesn't happen where I'm at right now, so they don't have any cleaning equipment. They weren't ready for anything like this, so all the roads are not treated, they're not clean. It's just, now it's sunny, so it's all melting away, thank God. So should be back to normal tomorrow. So let's get to today's topic. U.S. Postal Service could make a vehicle change as Trump takes power. The CEO of Oshkosh Corporation, a vehicle manufacturer that has ordered to build 50K new electric delivery trucks for the USPS, has said the company is prepared to build gas-powered vehicles instead if this is the preference of the incoming Donald Trump administration. Speaking the CES Technology Trade Show, Las Vegas CEO John Pfeiffer said, "We'll do whatever they want us to do, supplying either gas or electric." Speaking to a spokesperson for the company said, "Oshkosh is committed to being a strong and reliable partner with USPS, and we are on track with our contractual obligations, including the ramp-up of full-rate production in 2025, manufacturing both American-made electric and gas-powered vehicles that will connect every home and business across the country. Vehicles are in service today. We continue to be pleased by the positive feedback to the program and vehicle design that we have received from the USPS and its postal carriers." Oshkosh added that the contract it was awarded by the USPS 2022 was from the beginning for both gas-powered and electric vehicles, that the mix of those vehicles had already changed since initial contract. Trump's presidential transition for a comment via email. Why it matters. As President Joe Biden has been a strong supporter of electric vehicles with the administration's Keystone Inflation Reduction Act, providing $3 billion to transition the USPS to an electric vehicle fleet over the next 10 years. However, Trump has been a fierce critic of electric vehicles, which during the October 23 speech he incorrectly said can only drive for a half hour before they require recharging. According to reports, Trump's team has been investigating whether they can cancel the Biden's administration's contracts with Oshkosh and Ford Motor Company to provide new electric trucks for the USPS. So this is something that's going on between the presidents. I mean, he's trying to rechange the cancel Biden's contract and get the gas-powered trucks coming again. That's must be confusing to the Oshkosh. They have an order of 50K electric vehicles. Now all of a sudden a new president comes in and says, disregard that order and my order is for gas-powered. So that's what they're thinking. Pfeiffer responded to reports Trump could cancel Oshkosh USPS electric vehicle contract at the CES show, commenting, "We'll do what they want us to do, supplying either gas or electric." Referring to Biden's 22 Inflation Reduction Act, which provided $1.3 billion for new USPS electric vehicles, another $1.7 billion for charging stations, Pfeiffer added. A new Congress could come in and repeal, I guess, part of the IRA that hasn't been spent. Following the November 24 election, Republicans had the majority in both Senate and House of Reps, though the latter is very slim. The USPS had already announced it was planning to purchase an additional 100K delivery vehicles by the end of 2028. Of which 62% would be entirely electric, according to Transport Topics and the USPS fourth biggest freight company in the world. Pfeiffer said his team hadn't been contacted by the incoming Trump admin over whether they want his company to go ahead with the construction of 50K new electric delivery trucks. Whilst electric trucks cost more upfront, Pfeiffer argued they have lower operating costs, saying the Postmaster General knows that one of the keys to him turning around the financial performance of the Postal Service because the running costs are so much lower. The core of the USPS current fleet is made up of Grumman LLVs, which date back to 1987. And have already exceeded their projected 25-year lifespan. They've been dead. They've been dead. Our great mechanics keep bringing those LLVs back to life. We all know that. We drive those things every day. And they've broken down any which way imaginable. These things are dying to go in the wrecking place and just tore down finally. Let them rest in peace. Their time is up. 1987. And this is 2025 now. In November, Reuters reported Trump's team was planning to axe a 75K tax credit for electric vehicles once the new president takes office. Elon Musk, a close Trump supporter, CEO of electric vehicle company Tesla, said such a move probably actually helps his firm in the long term. What people are saying. Speaking, some Postmaster General DeJoy said the USPS needs vehicles, adding, I have 100K vehicles I'm buying. When I get done with that, I have another 100K that are way past their useful life. You're buying 100,000 vehicles, but yet you're messing around the carrier's contract, dummy. Really? Your vehicles are going to drive themselves or the carriers are going to drive them? Why don't you give a share of that to the carriers? It's insane where the money goes. Management bonuses, new vehicles, but you don't address your front line that does all the hard work for you. Never that. In October 24, DeJoy backed the USPS electric truck transition, commenting, we're moving forward in modernizing our vehicle fleet, which will bring tremendous benefits to our organization. Under our plan, letter carriers in every state will be able to deliver mail and packages using new and modern vehicles within the next 5 years. Don't worry, DeJoy, you're in the midst of being removed anyway. There's a new report saying Trump is looking into removing his ass. So he appointed him, but he's obviously failed in Trump's eyes. So there's some I don't know if they're rumors or facts. I'll get into that. I'm researching, but there's some plans to for DeJoy to be removed. So keep tuned on that. I will get into that too. So. Commenting on the electric vehicles, Brian Renfro, president of National Letter Carriers Association, said, we're really excited now to be the point where they're starting to hit the streets. You just worry about our contract, Renfro. You don't worry about the vehicles right now. You got bigger problems, son. Get to our contract, pay us what we deserve, then we'll get to the vehicles. What happens next? It remains to be seen whether comments Trump has made about electric vehicles will be reflected in policy shifts once he enters the White House, or if it was just campaign rhetoric. Globally, the popularity of electric vehicles is continuing to increase, with nearly 90% of new cars sold in Norway. However, there are growing fears over the level of EV market share controlled by Chinese companies. That doesn't regard us. So that's today's video right there. Oshkosh kind of confused with the Trump's administration coming in, and they're trying to block all what Biden did, all the electric vehicles projected for the Postal Service. Now he's saying he wants gas-powered. So they got to go with Trump right now. He's the new man in the office, so whatever he decides, that's what we're going to get to. So anyways, that was today's intake. Other comments, a lot of my followers, they're also talking about what's going on with the contract, such things, and I'm getting the feeling that there's some comments, people saying don't complain too much about the contract, whatever is going on. I mean, I'm just bringing out the facts. It's not me complaining. These are the things that are happening as far as the ballots, and, these are the things that need to be addressed in the arbitration. So I don't know why people would feel like complaining. I mean, just because I say it in every video, I can see why they're turning to that. But these are the facts right now. These things need to be addressed in the arbitration so we can get a much better deal. And there's like I mentioned in almost every video, that's all what's going on right now. There's a lot of yeses too. People just want to take the contract as is. They're really determined that if it goes to arbitration, it will be a total failure. Some are even saying if it goes to arbitration, that's the end. Postal Service will be privatized. I don't know about all that. Privatization. If I get into it, I've made a few videos on that already. So because it takes an act of Congress to have something like that done. So so it can be done just because Trump says it. That those were his talking things to get the presidency. So I don't know. He'll make a move on it. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. But most of the time, the focus on everything is right now is the contract, the ballots, the voting. A lot of you still mention you never received your ballot, even the replacement you ordered, you're not receiving it. So this is just a tough situation. If you haven't received another ballot, just try that NALC headquarters number again. That's all I can tell you. I mean, it is what it is. Some were saying that it is being done deliberately because he doesn't want all the majority. He already knows which way the vote is going, so he doesn't want any more no votes. But we'll see. The 27th is the deadline. Today's the 22nd, so you just got a few more days. 27th to return your ballot, and then the counting will start. We'll go from there. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Again, I want to thank Mark, one of my supporters, for asking me to bring those things up that he mentioned: T-Cola, Alaska, office time, and forced overtime. These are very important matters that need to be addressed. And I had missed saying these important things in my previous video when I was saying if I go in front of the arbitration panel, what would I request? So again, that's it. Have a wonderful day, everybody out there. Stay safe. If you're dealing with this snow, well, it's over now. It's headed in the Carolinas. So, but anyway, stay safe out there. Stay good. And Saeed out. We'll see you next time.